I am a little roughed up today. Just injured my back, so and that can happen. So I just wanted to throw it out there that my reflection for Wednesday, yesterday, I owe it to World Wheelchair Warriors. So I want to put it out here, even though I am a bit, not changed yet. But that's the way it goes. So what I wanted to talk about was weather because it's changing very quickly. So we're in spring going into summer, and it's really important, especially those who are new to wheelchairs, to think about how, if you have to go outside, what are you going to wear to protect yourself and the wheelchair, whether it's manual or power. So I was lucky. My sister gave me a poncho, a plastic one, so that I can use, if it's raining out. Here it does rain a lot. So that's one thing, to cover yourself well and to be warm if you have to go out in the rain. And sometimes we do. We just have to. But also, not only that, but here in the United States, in other countries, we have a lot of very severe weather. And so it's going to be important for all of you to be prepared for the severe weather and to get things in place for yourself and your family so that you can get out. Test your speed, test, how you're going to get in the wheelchair and get out quickly. What part of the house would be protective for you to get in and to be safe. Or, a shelter. Do you know the shelters around in your area? Contact your local fire department and say, hey, with all these storms going on and the tornadoes or hurricanes, this is where I live. I just want to sign up. If there's a sign-up sheet for people with disabilities, any of those kind of things that you can do to create some safety for yourself, for your pets, for your family, will be important. I usually put out a video around this time about weather, severe weather, for us who use wheelchairs, have disabilities of various kinds, so that we think ahead of time and we prepare. A little first aid kit, all those kind of things that you can think of, that will help you be safer and to have a plan in which you say, okay, I got an announcement of severe weather. What is the plan? What are the steps that I need to take to be safe? For me, I know I'm much slower, getting up, getting into the wheelchair, getting the things I need. So that's important to figure out way ahead of time. Not at the moment that the tornado is heading in your direction. With hurricanes, it's different because we get announcements way before they hit. So that's an advantage. But you need to be careful with flooding or, any of those kind of severe weathers that we're getting left and right. Especially people who are in Tornado Alley. But Tornado Alley doesn't really exist anymore. I think we have tornadoes everywhere, even in Florida. In Florida, we never had tornadoes, folks. For those of you who are younger, we never had tornadoes in Florida. So that's important for you to know. That's how severe our weather has changed. And we need to work personally on a plan on how we're going to get out of our home and get to a place that's safe. I heard news last year of a woman who just stayed in her home, and she could have lost her life. She stayed there because of her animals, and I understand that. She was in a wheelchair. I won't say from where, but we can prepare for these things. And as I was saying, we can prepare for these things. And so I leave it to you. The Red Cross website has some very good information, and WHO, the World Health organization has some information as well so that you can work on that, work on putting a plan in place so that, you're working on being careful with floods, with tornadoes, with hurricanes, with, any of those kind of things ahead of time so that you have a plan, especially all those out there who use wheelchairs. We are much more vulnerable or who are bedridden so that we have something in place. All right, write down below what your plan is to keep yourself safe, and your ideas might help someone else.